Hey everyone, it's Pamela here. So I just created this little video to give you a overview of the Adobe Audition file that I used to produce the audio edit project for the CI 5200 course. Over here you see these are all of the audio files that were used in the process, and most of these are actually the sound effects that I use. Like this one is the starship sound. We've got the I am a robot little thing, some groaning, which always happens whenever you're working with kids. So yeah, and oh yeah, dropping pieces, that was a good one. I think I use that one quite often. So track 1 is the narration and the conversation. So basically all the talking pieces. Track 2 is the sound effects, and these were used for transitional purposes. Oh yeah, I want to zoom in on that one there in the beginning, because if you checked out my sound effects page, then you know that I did a spaceship sound effect. So since we were making a spaceship, I thought that would actually be an appropriate sound effect to use for this assignment. And then down here on track 3 is the music that I used. And you can see that lines up with these big chunks here. These are the narrated parts that I did. The narration, I applied the public radio sound to it for the multi-track editing, and in the original file I actually applied the podcast preset, sound effect preset. The music in the beginning here, I've applied the smooth vocal ducking so that it would be louder. And then when the vocals, the narration started, it would duck down and be in the background. Let's see what else. Oh, and then for the conversations that I was having with my son, whoops, bring you back over here. I did some adjustments on the pan. So for Connor, he was, this is the preset I created for him, and I positioned him on the left, and myself is positioned on the right. I really wanted to have that back and forth feel to it, so that's why I did that. But I didn't want it to go like too far to the right, because I didn't want it to be too drastic of a switch between the two. So yeah, that's basically an overview of, without going into too much detail, of how I created the, I'm going to call it a podcast. That's what I've been calling it, for the audio edit assignment. Thanks for listening.